Hi everyone! Hello Facebook Live, this is Hilde Larsen coming to you. I wanted to share with you 4 steps that I see as one of the most important steps you can take if you're feeling like crap and you want to feel better. And I know if you're following me on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you know that I'm doing my stuff always trying to explore, learn, evolve so that I can serve you better. You know, I'm challenging myself like I feel we should all do, right? So just to take this down into something tangible for you, I want to really teach you what 4 steps you need to look at, first of all, before you go anywhere, okay? So I'm Hilde Larsen, I'm the health and mindset coach. I'm a detox specialist. I am a speaker. I'm an author of 3 books, From Hell to Inspired, Know the Truth and Get Healthy, and No More Bullshit, which is a really fun book. And then most of all, I'm a life enthusiast. And I could add, I'm a nature lover, which is why I love my flowers, my plants. And I would love to be outside to give you live videos. But you know what? Taking you with me into the woods, there just isn't enough reception. And maybe I should be happy about that, right? Off-grid, sort of. As far off-grid as you can get, right, in the neighborhood, right? Well, we have to do the best that we can. So let's get right to it, because if you're watching, you're either a really good friend of mine, you're a client, you want to feel better, you're wondering where to start, or you think you've been doing everything and you just don't, you know, you're not getting anywhere, or you're just curious. What is this woman talking about? I welcome all of you. Now, the 4 steps, and I want to talk about them a little bit each, but we're having number 1, which is actually your gut. Your number 1 concern is your gut, in my opinion. And is it the most important overall for your health? Together with other things, there are 4, in my opinion. But when you start, you have to start with your gut. Why? Because it's going to actually digest your food. It is going to let you utilize and process anything in your beautiful vehicle. And how many of you, coming from ulcers, I had ulcers and constipation my whole life. How many of you have pain after eating, bloating after eating? Food seems to be the trouble. Well, food isn't the trouble. The body is trouble. The body is impaired, you know. We don't have enough stomach acid, so we can't break down simple foods. And we're putting crap into ourselves, which we're not even supposed to be to be breaking down. You put down meat, dairy, gluten, no wonder it hurts. And no wonder the body's trying to produce enough stomach acid. And did you know, actually, 90% of the people that are going on antacids, like I did, Nexium, like I did, it's the opposite. I didn't have enough stomach acid. So, I mean, look into that. Catch 22. When you're actually taking antacids and you can't break down your food because you don't have enough acids. Now, what happens when that happens? It's painful because you can't digest. And you know another thing, it becomes too alkaline in your gut. And that's another word. See, alkalization of the body is not what you think. That everything's supposed to be alkaline. That you just suck on a pH paper or you pee on it or do whatever and everything's supposed to come out alkaline. No, 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 sorry, no. The blood, yes. The tissue, yes. The urine, slightly acidic. Your mouth, more towards the alkaline. Or you're going to burn your tissue and you're going to burn your teeth. Now, I'm going off topic a little bit, but just to say, the gut is number 1 because of digestion, like I said. Also, we're so smothered on the inside, not of the colon necessarily. You know how you go and you take a colonoscopy, or somebody even goes to clean their colon, hydrotherapy. And we're looking at this 1, 2, 3 feet long part of a much larger section of your intestines. That section is what I'm talking about. Why? Because that's the section that is going to absorb your nutrients. That's the section where most of your parasites live, where most of your mucus is. That's why my colon was squeaky clean. I saw it on a TV screen right in front of me. Couldn't lie, truth can't lie. I saw that. But still, what came out of me the next 3 years was crazy. Worms, little parasites, larger worms, eggs, mucus. And I want to get to the mucus. You see, as long as we're eating what we've been eating, and as long as we're inviting in all those critters through having blood sugar issues, through having adrenal issues, through having sulfur, now I'm using a lot of words here, and you can just, you know, send me a message, send me an email, Hilde@inspired.com, Hilde@inspiredbyhilde.com, to ask me these things, where you can get, you know, to learn more about this, because there's a lot to learn, people, and especially about your gut. So you need to get the mucus out. You need to get the parasitic load out. You need to be able to clean from your intestinal wall. That way, your body can start pulling from your head, draining everything that needs to be gone from your body to feel better, because this is bottom line to everything that I'm teaching. The crap needs to come out. That's how it rolls. The crap needs to come out. So everything I'm teaching and all these 4 steps is about how to get the crap out in a sequence that is going to serve you. So we start with the gut for the obvious reasons and many, many more reasons. But there's not enough time here to go into everything, because I want to inspire you for this combo, to be able to step into this combination. Number 2 will be your kidneys. Number 2 will be to work on kidney filtration. What does it mean? It means your kidneys actually filtering out your lymphatic waste. What does that mean? It means your lymph, which you have 2 to 3 parts more than you have blood, is your sewer system. It is carrying out all your waste. It's a lipid-based system. It's your septic tanks or your lymph nodes. It's taking out everything that's smelly, you don't want there. It's creating all which you have labels on, even autoimmune. So much crap, it needs to come out. And why isn't the lymph moving? Because the kidneys aren't filtering out the waste, so it gets stagnant. And we're not talking about moving as in jumping on a trampoline. That's good too, but this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about breaking up internal stagnation. Now, how do you do this? Well, getting your kidneys to filter will be a process that you go through by changing your diet. And if you want to, there are herbs you can use as simple as parsley. Doesn't have to be complicated, doesn't have to be, you know, costly, anything. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, doesn't matter what your diet is like. You can always change, and you can walk that walk towards kidneys that are filtering. How do you know if they're filtering? You pee in a glass and you look for sediment. What is sediment? You look for anything that's floating, swirling, mucusy, snowbally, or just plain cloudy. Anything that's not completely clear means filtering, means you are filtering out. And do you know that I think probably 80% of all people, they don't filter. And that's a big problem. This is what I learned from Dr. Robert Morse. He's a great mentor of mine. And with the kidney filtration, that was huge for me too. I mean, I was diagnosed severe rheumatoid arthritis. Not fun. Ulcers. So many things. Lymes. I was bedridden for years and I was so medicated you won't even believe it. That's another story. Numbing down the symptoms. For me, it's not the way. For you, you decide. For me, it was not the way. It was, I was all in or nothing, because I knew my body could heal. And I wanted a piece of that. I wanted to feel better. I wanted the life that I'm living right now. This is my dream life, to be able to talk to you about this. Did you know this? You're my dream. And how amazing is that? And I know that you have a dream too. And having an amazing body that can take you there, meaning that you have energy in your day. It's crucial, isn't it? You know, it does something with our whole being, because we're raising our vibration. It's about vibration. Okay, so kidney filtration is number 2. Number 3, moving the lymph. Moving the lymph. And now see, okay, so you cleaned out the gut. Now you're moving on to making sure the kidneys are filtering before you're draining the lymphatic system too hard. Why? Because if not, where are the toxins going to go? Where are they going to go? If you don't have kidneys, it's going to take out the waste, right? It's going to recirculate in your body. And that's what a lot of people do wrong. They don't detoxify the right way. That's why I made the webinar. Maybe you didn't see it yet. I can put a link below if you want to, or you can just go to my website, inspiredbyhilde.com, and find it under free gifts. Shop and then free gifts. And I also think it's a pop-up. I'm not even sure about that. But it's a free webinar. You can learn how to do it the right way, and you will learn that recirculating toxins, it's not really, you're not making a happy body because it's very strainful for all of your eliminative organs. And eliminative organs is what we're talking about. Which ones are they? Skin, yeah, lungs, liver, colon, kidneys. Some would state that but there are more. These are the main eliminative organs. So through your breath, a lot. That's why what I'm talking about now are the 4 main ones. There are so many ways to accelerate your healing, but the basics are these. So what do you do to move your lymph? Well, I have a whole week program for that. That's what I'm talking about. There's weeklies for this. I have spent 12 years figuring out exactly which sequences worked for me and my clients. Then the 4th one is actually liver flushing. And I know some people talk about it like this, some like that. I've done, I think now close to 60 liver flushes. I see amazing results. I have clients literally call me and say, why didn't we do this before? I feel so freaking much better just from doing this. And I'm like, honey, you weren't ready, remember? You didn't want to, remember? And they're like, yeah, oh yeah, I was scared. So this is why I do it in my group. And these are the 4 things. Now, the liver, why is it so important? Well, that's also a big filter for parasites and heavy metals. Why? Because I've seen that the parasites, they stick to the heavy metal. And you know what I've seen? And this might sound, okay, cover your ears if you're squeaky, if you can't take like the real stuff. If not, this is real talk. I have desiccated, like you cut the little stones open. My liver stones, I cut them open. Why? Because I was on a mission. I wanted to know what was going on. Inside them, parasites, dead parasites. My body was encapsulating them to protect me. It's so genius, your body. So all you have to do is just to allow it to do its job. So we ended with a liver flush. Now, in the membership group, this is what I'm doing. Right now, I'm putting up, or it's already there, but we're together with my support. See, that's the thing. In the membership group, everything is there. I mean, everything is there. You won't believe. If you haven't been in there, you won't believe the content that's in there. I'm not talking about a Facebook group. I'm talking about a membership group on my website. I'm talking about, I think we have 15 or 14 different weekly protocols in there. I think we have 5 courses, video courses on different topics. We have specific videos, never posted on YouTube or anywhere else. We have articles, never posted anywhere else. We have discussions, never spoken about anywhere else. And we have handouts. We have ebooks. What else do we have? Oh, we have so much. We have everything we need. Oh, and we do a live Q&A with me every single month. So this month is going to be on the 28th. So you can start just throwing the questions at me. But again, the membership group. What you do then is for each of these weeks, so I said, okay, first colon, you get a complete week, step by step, day by day, diet, what else to do, and it's more than diet. You go through that. Next one, you get a complete set of how to get your kidneys to filter, then how to get your lymph to move, then we do the liver flush, and always together. And you can ask questions all the way. So this is what I just needed to tell you today, because I see that there are confusions out there about where to start, what to do, and I've made it really simple. I hope you'll join me, and if you have any specific questions right now, just post it below, okay? So remember this, no matter what, how you choose to do this. Remember, you need to clean your gut. You need to stop what's hurting it. You need to stop dairy and gluten first. Then you need to move on to getting your kidneys to filter. Then you need to move your lymph. And then I personally recommend a liver flush. Then you're set to get to the next level. You've raised your vibration. And another thing, you have actually discovered how your health is. Because, oh boy, will you notice a few things when you do stuff like that, right? Not only your physical, but your emotional and your mental. We'll meet all these obstacles, and that's the thing. I mean, all the knowledge in the world is not going to get us anywhere if we're not going to take action, right? It's like action is everything. Talking about law of attraction, talking about sending out, sitting and, reading and learning and sitting and manifesting, Well, to be honest, if you don't have a plan, if you don't stick to the plan, if you don't have a mission, a purpose, a why, and you're actually driving, it's the missing link. And it's the simple one. But you know what? It's the hardest one. People just don't want to do the work. Don't be one of them. Be the one that wants to do the work, because you'll reap the benefits. You'll feel amazing and you're worth it. And life can be a long and happy one. So don't let anything stand in your way. Come and join me, okay? I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.